Hey guys, so I want to jump right in because there's something that came up amongst my couples that I think is really important to give voice to, and that is, are we able to hear our partner's emotions when they share how they're feeling, or do we jump in and start to share our emotions and what's not being met on our side? Or are we able to sit and be present and hear actually what's happening in the inner world of our partner? So if they say, for example, hey, I'm really overwhelmed with work, I'm really overwhelmed in our relationship right now, I'm feeling really burnt out, and then you jump in and say, well, I feel burnt out too, or I feel overwhelmed too. There's a lot going on in mine. I am a full-time parent while you're at work, and I don't think you understand my overwhelm. And what I would offer is that, can we actually find the stillness within ourselves to be able to hear our partner without jumping in with what our needs are? Because that's going to be a really important part of being able to hear each other, is, can you sit still enough to actually hear your partner's emotions and what's happening in their inner world before bringing your needs into play? Now, that doesn't mean that your needs are not valid and that you're not to be heard. But in that moment, take about 2 to 3 minutes to really hear what's happening to your partner, and then switch roles. Allow your partner to share what is emotionally going on for him or her, so that we actually pause before we jump in with our stuff and create space to hear our partners. Because the biggest thing I hear in my practice is that people do not hear each other. They're not listening. They don't feel heard. And part of that glitch in the system is that we don't seek to understand. We seek to be understood. Now, that's really important, because if we lead and we can find the bandwidth within ourselves to actually hear what our partner's going through, then if they're feeling heard, often, more than often, what ends up happening is that they're able to start to really hear and listen to you. Just try it out as an experiment. See what happens. See when you lead from trying to understand your partner versus trying to be understood, and see the beauty and the magic that might start to come out of that. And then flip roles, and then see what it's like to actually be heard and understood by your partner. Okay? So just a little tidbit of information to practice and explore with in your partnership to make it really start to flourish and thrive. Talk to you later.